let's get right into it. So I just finished working out, but I wanted to go check out the Juneteenth festivities. So I'm in downtown Cleveland right now, about to be finding some parking, or trying to find some parking, because I know where like the festivities is at. Ain't no parking over there, and your girl don't like paying for parking. So I'm gonna go try to go a little bit ways out and then just walk over to the festivities and just see if I can have a little bit of fun today before I gotta go to my next adventure. So I'm gonna take y'all on the journey. We're gonna see what we can find to do here at the Juneteenth festivities, and yeah. Dude, I got such bad road rage. It is not good for me to drive and record because I be wanting to snap, but I can't. But I have such bad road rage. Like, these people literally just stopped in the middle of the daggone street and to let people get out the car. Like, dude, get out of the way. What is the problem? Y'all, it's so many people down here. It gotta be more than just the Juneteenth festivities, because where I was about to go park, baby, it's so many cars and people. Let's see how this turns out, y'all. Let's see how it turns out. It's gonna be good. It's just it's the parking. It's the parking. I don't want to pay for parking. I really want to just like tap in real quick, see what's going on in the city. Let me show y'all all these people, y'all. Hold on. It gotta be something at the Rock. I don't know what's going on at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame today, but baby, there's so many people down here. And where I was gonna park at is not gonna be available. Like, this is not great. It is messing up my rotation for figuring out where I was gonna park at today. I feel like I missed the memo about what else was happening in downtown Cleveland. It's something else happening in front of the, what is this? Browns Stadium. I think this got to do with the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as well. It does. Y'all. It's blowing me right now. Okay. Let's recoup and figure this out. I'm going to catch y'all in 2.2 seconds because I got to find parking. Okay, y'all. So I found parking. I was actually sitting at the light and I seen somebody. Come on. Lord, y'all got problems. Fuck, just drive. Mind your business. Okay, y'all. So I found parking and I was sitting at the light and I seen somebody come out of a parking space. So I asked the lady that was on my right hand side, like, hey, can I get over? So I can hurry up and bend the corner and go to that parking space, because can y'all believe they are charging $50 to park? Like, who about to give y'all $50? Not me. I would take my talents back home and go finish doing what I got to do for the rest of the day. I'm not giving you $50 for parking. That's insane. So there is something happening down at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame today. I don't know what, but it's a lot of traffic, a lot of people, and a lot of police. And parking prices goddamn high. So we're gonna go see what the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is doing, and then I'm gonna go over to the Juneteenth festivities. I'm trying to figure out what's the best way to cross the street, y'all, and not get run over. Okay, so this is the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame stuff. It must be something happening inside of the Brown Stadium, because they have all these VIP signs, early bird signs. There is a van, or like a pop-up truck thing, that is selling official merchandise. So we're gonna see what kind of merchandise that is, and I'm gonna try to find out like what actually is happening, because look at these people sitting on the ground in line for their early entry VIP. Like, why I gotta come down here so early and sit on the ground if I got VIP access? That's insane. I don't know what's happening. We're gonna figure it out though. So I found out what was happening at the Brown Stadium. It is a full-blown concert. No idea that was happening. It's called the Stones Tour. I don't know who that is. Maybe I'll Google them and see what's going on. I'm gonna head down to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame now and see what's going on down there, because there was a lot of people over there, but I don't know if they were just there because they were coming here to the Brown Stadium, which is right here behind me. But I'm walking towards the Rock now, so we'll see what that's doing, and then up to the Juneteenth Fest. All right, y'all. So I found out what was happening at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame today. It is the Rolling Stones weekend. By the time I got there, I realized what the tour was in the Brown Stadium. But because it just said Stones Tour, I didn't necessarily put two and two together. But by the time I made it to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and I seen it said the Rolling Stones weekend, I knew it was the Rolling Stones playing in the Brown Stadium. So I know it's going to be a ton of people down there by the end of the evening. And I did see some parking for $20. Still not something I want to pay for, but I did see something for $20. It's kind of far from where the event is at, but it's still definitely better than $50. So I just been to the corner, headed to the Juneteenth Fest. I'll show y'all that once I get over there. The first thing I came across was this Cavs experience. So it's pretty neat because once you entered into it, you can scan this QR code and experience all of the iconic moments that the Cavs had, and then finish off by playing the video game. So I thought this was really cool to see that timeline. Now let's see what vendors are out here that support the community and which vendors can the community support, because it's very important that we always give back and uplift somebody by supporting their business. Now this area here is for the kids to play and have some fun. This is also the area for the main stage. So I did catch a performance, so I'm gonna let you all see that and then I'll be right back. You all, when I say it was so many vendors down here, it was actually exciting to see and a little bit overwhelming for myself, just because I knew I only had a short amount of time to be here. So I knew I couldn't really just slow walk it and take it all in. But this is a glimpse of some of the boutiques that I would say the community should support, because they are clothing boutiques. Now, one of the main sponsors of the event was Metro Health, which is one of our local hospitals here. So they were very present here at the festival. I love that they had the mammogram set up, and you can definitely go check that out if that was something you needed. They had plenty of chairs just for you to kind of relax and just take in the vibes, because it was good. You can hear the music playing. And then they had multiple stages there with different events happening, as far as like poetry and stuff like that. Now, this was a piece of artwork that I came across, and that is the artist there in the pink shirt. The cool thing was the artist being there, so you can actually speak to the artist to get a more in-depth understanding about their piece and what made them create it. Now, this artist here I caught still creating their artwork, so that was really cool just to see. And it was just a time, the fact that the two young men were sitting here watching him paint. I don't know if they were family members or not, but I didn't want to disturb them, so I didn't ask. But it was just a really good time. If you all have a Juneteenth function happening in your city, or if you're here in Cleveland, definitely make sure y'all go check it out in 2025, because it's just amazing to see and just to learn different things and experience something different. So this is probably my second time coming to a Juneteenth event, and I really have enjoyed it. Now, this is what I want to say is the education row. So this was the HBCU and Greek corner. Our community college was also over here, which is Cuyahoga Community College. So if you had kids that were preparing to go off to school or will be going off to school, I would say, let's say in the next year or two, you can definitely ask some questions and understand what that process looks like when it comes to signing up for community college, if that's something that you want to do. Here's another piece of artwork that I came across that I thought was really nice. Now, the artist was not in the area, but on the back side of this piece of art, there was a question on the board that says, what does freedom mean to you? And you have the chalk here so you can write out your answer. That way your voice can be heard, which I thought was really cool. Now we're over here at Soul Food Row, and they had all of your food options. So whether you were a vegetarian, a vegan, you ate meat, or you only can eat fish, like they had it, whatever you needed. I didn't necessarily eat over here. However, the food smelled good. It looked good when I seen a few people grabbing up their plates, but they had all of the options that you could ask for. They even had a few additional food trucks down here on the left-hand side. So it was just a good time. The lines were not too long, so it wasn't like, I don't feel like standing in this line, or there weren't enough food options. They had plenty of food options, plenty of seating for you to go ahead and enjoy your food, and you didn't have to like hold it in your hand or walk around and try to find seating. Like everything was just perfect. Now in this same area, they also had another stage where they had performers over here, and they even had career opportunities. So if you wanted to talk to Metro about getting a job, they had you covered. Like they thought of everything, y'all. After you eat, go talk about grabbing a new job or changing careers. So they literally was just prepared for whatever the community needed, I would say, like whatever you needed. Now, this was another artist that I came across who was actively still working on their art. And I spoke to him, and he said he actually did the drawing the night before, and then he had started doing this painting at like 9 o'clock in the morning. And around this time, it is about 1 p.m. in the afternoon. So I would say he did a really good job, and he was almost finished with his artwork. Now, this is something I was not expecting, you all. So they had a mobile roller skate ring that they end up creating, and it was just fun for the kids. When I turned around and seen, I was like, do they really have like a room for them to skate in? And you can see they really created this whole little floor for them to go ahead and go skating. Another thing that I was not expecting them to have down here is mini golf, y'all. They actually created a little section for you to go play putt essentially. Like they had your clubs and your balls, and they set up the mini golf station. They just really wanted the community to have fun, which who wouldn't want to have fun on such a beautiful day? So I definitely had a ton of fun down here. You can see a few more food trucks before I get ready to head out, and then our water department was offering water as well, so you can grab you something to drink. And since Metro was giving out water bottles, you had everything you needed. So the Juneteenth Fest was really nice. I really enjoyed it. They had great music. They had good dance performers. They had a ton of food trucks. I love all of the vendors. I even purchased this nice painting. Like, it was so fun. I'm mad that I can only be there for a short amount of time because I do have other things going on today. So now I'm about to head to the house, freshen up, and off to my next adventure. But I'm glad that you all joined me today. It has been a fun one. Found a few extra things on the agenda for today, but it worked out, y'all. It really worked out, and I did not have to pay for parking. So as always, gorgeous people, go out there, create memories that will last a lifetime.